Wait. We just made a new one because of lag. Let me put your mind to rest.
The Polar Peak monster is going to attack Neo Tilted. After secret information reveals the destruction of this next location. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Fortnite video for Season 9. It seems the Polar Peak monster is capable of climbing on our Fortnite map, and he's slowly destroying some of our favorite locations. And it does seem he is heading towards the center, which means we can now confirm his next location of destruction. There is a handful of hidden information in our games right now that are indicating that Tilted Towers is going to face the wrath of the Polar Peak monster, and it has something to do with this wire. The destruction of Neo Tilted has been a talking point very early on in the season, after leaked information in the game's files revealed that the statue in the center of Neo Tilted would be destroyed. This secret coding led players to believe that at some point, this statue would fall apart or crumble down in a destructive manner. And of course, we know this statue has something to do with the storyline, as upon players trying to destroy it, it is indestructible, which means it does have a purpose in our Fortnite world. So what will destroy this statue? Something large and monstrous. Well, I think you guys get what I'm saying. This is not the only clue leading players to believe that the Polar Peak monster will be in Neo Tilted by the end of the season. The massive electronic wire that connects Neo Tilted to Loot Lake has a hidden secret that not many players actually know about. From the outside, this wire seems like a simple cable powering up these two locations, but upon closer inspection and a few cheeky glitches, players have found in a specific area of this wire, you can glitch your character through and see what's inside. It seems the inside of this wire has been textured, suggesting at some point the inside will be revealed. Now, of course, the only way we're going to see what's inside this wire is if it's broken, snapped, cut open. And I think there's only one thing that's big enough to tear through this wire. The monster. Of course, this does tie into the fact that the monster is hungry. He's been circling our oceans, roaming our map, and now he's looking for food. And much like many wild animals, if you leave them in your house, they're going to chew and bite at the wires. And it looks like this is going to be the same thing. As far as players can see, This part of the wire here is the only part that is textured on the inside. It is impossible to see inside any other part of the wire except here, which means this exact spot is where we're going to see the beast take his feast. This is getting pretty crazy, and I don't think anybody else is talking about this. This is getting pretty crazy, so you guys actually can prepare yourself. We now know this beast is heading towards the Loot Lake Wire, and then his final stop will be Tilted Towers. If we keep getting these destructive map changes each update, by the time he's at Neo Tilted, it would be towards the end of Season 9, which is usually where we have this live event. Are we gonna get a crazy live event where this Polar Peak monster destroys Neo Tilted, destroying this statue and bringing an end to this futuristic theme? This does seem to be what is happening. It all makes sense. Guys, what do you think about all of this? How come we can see inside the Loot Lake Wire at this location? Is this statue really about to be destroyed? And is the Polar Peak monster responsible for all of this? Guys, I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section.
Goodbye. Right. Hello, is anyone there? Hello, hello, hello. Anyone there? Not yet.
The Polar Peak monster is going to attack Neo Tilted after secret information reveals the destruction of this next location. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Fortnite video for Season 9. It seems the Polar Peak...
Hello, hello, hello. Alright, back into Arena Solos we go. Let me just keep refreshing my internet browser so I know if anybody is gonna comment on my stuff.
The Polar Peak monster is going to attack Neo Tilted after secret information reveals the destruction of this next location.
Hello, anyone there?
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Fortnite video for Season 9. It seems the Polar Peak monster is capable of climbing on our Fortnite map, and he's slowly destroying some of our favorite locations. And it does seem he is...
Jonesy has been asleep, frozen in ice for about 1,000 years. But he finally woke up. Well, we have not been able to conclude what tribe he has become part of, or whether or not he's planning on hitting some kind of default dance of tribal proportions. What we have been able to conclude about Monk Jonesy is that he could use either a haircut or a magic wand. Welcome back, everyone, to another Wizard 101 video. Last time, we went over some of the secrets in Season 9. This time, it's time for some Easter eggs. So get your paintbrushes ready. These are the uncovered mysteries of Battle Royale Island. This is not X-Files, and you're watching Top 5 Gaming, where today we break down the top 10 Fortnite Season 9 Easter eggs. Also, if you're a real gamer, no fake gamers left, be sure to use code T5G in the item shop when purchasing any new cosmetics to help support the channel. Join the Discord to become a part of the Top 5 Real Gamer community. But now it's time for the number 10 spot. Number 10, Stranger Things. We've seen quite a few film-to-game references in Fortnite, like the Karate Kid films and the Skull Trooper outfit. It hadn't even been a full 24 hours since Season 9's release, and we're finding a ton more already. A new addition to this is a Stranger Things reference. Stranger Things is a show on Netflix that's been blowing up. It's based around a group of kids that essentially have to save the girl who has superpowers, then save the world. It's called Alternative Worlds, known as the Upside Down. Given its main characters are all young, it's a pretty dark show. In all honesty, it's absolutely amazing, and there's conspiracy theories that Fortnite Stranger Things may be having a crossover. If you head into the new Mega Mall, you can find a Scoops Ahoy ice cream shop. This is actually the exact same Scoops Ahoy that's in Stranger Things, from the fictional town of Hawkins in Indiana. It may just be a nod from the developers who are fans of the show, but it's pretty out of the blue, and many speculate it could be a hint to something more coming later. I mean, they do have the upcoming Stranger Things premiere of the new season, so I would like to see it, Thank you very much, Epic Games. I would like to see it. No. Number 9. The world is yours. So flying around the Battle Royale island, you may have noticed a number of blimps with all different signs running through them. You've got Durburger, Pizza Pete, and Sweat Insurance, all advertising their businesses, but you'll also notice that it can pop up with the quote, "The world is yours." At first, you may think it's just a motivating message from Fortnite, but it's actually another film throwback reference. Going back to the 80s again, this time we've got what some would call one of the most classic films in cinema. It's Scarface. Mostly known nowadays for this scene, Fortnite have actually referenced one of the more sentimental scenes where he's looking up at a blimp that says, "The world is yours," at a time in the film where Tony needs a bit of motivation. I personally, I'm a big fan of these screens on the blimps, and I think a cool idea could be they could have the player with the most kills in the game hold the leaderboard on top of that, and that could give people incentive to kind of compete in Tilted Towers, or what used to be Tilted Towers. Number 8, fish structure in the thermal pond. Animal structures have been popping up around the island, with most seasons since the early days of Fortnite. At first we had the llama up by Junk Junction, and since then we've had many more, but the llama is the only one that seems to be permanent. We had a crab down at Moisty Mire and a fox up at Wailing Woods, both of which were removed ages ago. Since then we've also had a rabbit appear near Snobby Shores, which has already appeared, the shortest lived animal structure of them all. At the same time we also got the pig at Lucky Landing, which is fortunately still standing, but Season 9 has brought us a new one. Up at the north end of the map you can find a scorched and dead area of the land with what looks like toxic water ponds. Here you can now see a giant fish-like structure. I thought it was a whale, but to be honest, I guess there's not much of a difference. Something worth noting, though, is how much Fortnite's Season 9 update hints at real-world issues. Season 9 has brought renewable energy sources into the game. Wind turbines litter the map, and even the new street lamps have solar panels on top of it. When you see this whale structure, he's sitting in toxic water. I'm fairly sure Epic Games are hinting at us about something here, but I'm not quite sure. Number 7, Epic Pun. Moving on to something on the opposite end of the serious scale, we're moving on to in-game puns, but still Easter eggs made by Fortnite. At the Mega Mall and Neo Tilted, you can find a lot of new shops and stands. In Neo Tilted, we've seen the appearance of the new Peely's Banana Stand and the Just Built shop. At the Mega Mall, the main building is Pizza Pit, big improvement on the original little pizza restaurant that started off at Tomato Town, which, you know, round of applause, good for them, their business is doing well. There's a ton of little stores to visit as well, like a remade version of Flush Factory for all those pre-snow biome players. There's even a little sewing store that's called So What. Seems like Epic Games are getting in on the puns and some funny references with these stores. I mean, they started it with No Sweat Insurance Shop because, well, you get it, because it was so sweaty. I'm just waiting for a Captain Salty's Fish and Chip Shop or Rage Quit Arcade. I'd probably be there pretty often. But in number 6, we've got the Rocket Pond. Right in the center of the new Neo Tilted, you can find a pond that, when seen from above, looks exactly like a rocket with a little port window in the middle where the statue stands. The common theory right now is that it's just a nod toward the old rocket event, and when it was supposed to blow up Tilted Towers, showing a part of its history. There's also some that think this may be seen as a hint that the rocket may be coming back at some point in the storyline's future. Either way, it's still a really nice touch to this new and modernized area. But in number 5, we've got the Durburger head in Tilted. Considering most of the past couple of days, pretty much everyone has been going to either the Mega Mall or Neo Tilted, it's a cool sense of nostalgia when something major happens at Tilted. And for a brief few days to sometimes weeks, you can find at least 10 to 20% of the lobby all going there. With Neo Tilted giving the original Tilted Towers a complete makeover and then relocating part of it to Junk Junction, I wouldn't be surprised if this location gained that attention for the whole season. By now, you've all probably been getting used to your new favorite Tilted building. One of the most iconic buildings was known as Castle or Trump, a big gray square building that was absolute chaos to fight in. Well, that's now been remade as a similar-sized Durburger restaurant. It was barely a couple seasons ago that the burger and tomato food fight seemed to be nothing more than two little food trucks roaming the map, and now Durburger has its very own giant headquarters. A nice little touch to it is how much they've not only improved the buildings, but all the decor and even the plates now have actual food on with little side salads next to a big old burger. I would love to keep there. Number 4, new sofas. In this section, we're going to need a little help from you guys and gals. See? Another unsolved mystery has been occurring for some time now, and no one knows specifically, well, why. If you head on down to the south end of the desert biome, you can find a very popular unnamed location the community have come to call Little Mexico. There's one little red house in particular that's been confusing the community for a while. When the desert biome first appeared, this house only had one little red chair blocking the east door's entrance. No one really thought anything of it. But since then, every season, they'll add more of these little red sofas in more of the doorways and windows. At the moment, only one window and door is untouched on the north side of the house, but you can find a chair on the roof. There's even a chair outside on a chair. It's chairception. The only thing is no one really knows, well, Why? It almost looks as though the owner is preparing for something we're just unaware of yet. Or perhaps this is another film or game reference that we have yet to figure out. Number 3, Optimus Prime had an update. Ever since day 1 of Fortnite Battle Royale mode, we've had a Transformer-like statue over on the east side of the map, just behind the trailer park. I'm fairly sure everyone agreed that this was supposed to represent Optimus Prime. Pretty clear from the giant trucks used that they're the same as the Optimus base vehicle build. Even has a wooden lamppost that's supposed to be a sword, but can look more like a walking stick at certain angles. With the Season 9 Neo update, this old Transformer finally got its first update after 9 seasons. It's been given a complete revamp with new and more futuristic style vehicles. The chest spawn is still the same on top, but it's nice to see Optimus Prime get a much needed upgrade. It now even looks as though it's properly holding a sword instead of an old Transformer using a walking stick. Number 2, the Double Plump. We've got one more shop to point out briefly, and this one's the Double Plump Buffet over at Neo Tilted. As you probably guessed within a fraction of a second, this is a big old nod towards the old Double Pump memes. And yes, unfortunately, the pump shotgun was not a late April Fool's joke. It isn't a drill. It's genuinely gone. Imagine if they did an unvaulting event now and what the difference would have been between the drum gun and the pump shotgun. If you had to pick between the two, what would you choose? This little Double Plump Buffet is actually really funny on so many levels. Fortnite's Twitter posts are non-stop hounded with stick their own in your face double pump meme in one of the main locations. Well played, Epic. Well played. And as for the honorable mentions, we've got John Wick's house. For the low price of $999.99, you could own John Wick's house. Now, we briefly mentioned this one before. It's massive stash loot pile in the basement, but there's also more. So Calamity's house over the desert biome has been revamped into this massive, luxurious building. Almost straight away, it was revealed to be a replica of the same house from the John Wick film. And that stashed loot was in the same place John Wick digs up his own stashed weapons. But this isn't supposedly just a simple reference or nod towards the films anymore. Apparently with the new John Wick coming out, Epic Games may be doing some sort of collaboration with them to bring us an event, LTM or something in the future. Given that we've seen so many John Wick references throughout, Fortnite and Epic Games' increased frequency of collaborations makes this all the more believable. And at number 1, we've got the mask from the Unvaulting event, which is being held by a statue in Neo Tilted. When we actually had the Unvaulting event, for those of you that it worked for, there was a little desk inside the Nexus with an unknown helmet on it. At a quick glance, it looks a bit like the unlockable cosmetics for the new Rock skin in Season 9, but they're just similar, and in reality, it looks like these belong to different costumes. In Neo Tilted, you can see a giant metal statue of a woman holding the secret mask, so it's pretty much confirmed to be some sort of secret character we haven't unlocked or gotten access to yet. When we'll be seeing her or figuring out what she's called instead of just saying her, and she, we do not know. But I'm wondering if she'll be appearing in that same rocket that disappeared. The one that she's standing. For now, it's just waiting on that first clue that'll lead us down Season 9's story. But that has been our list of the top 10 Fortnite Season 9 Easter eggs. We hope you enjoyed your stay here at Top 5 Gaming. Be sure to click that like button if you've enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel for new. Push notifications on. Be sure to use code T5G in the item shop whenever you purchase any new cosmetics. Join the Discord if you have not already. Link is in the description. And keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.
is their duties. If I know that, skiff a bit. Skiff a bit more. Skiff a bit more. Oh, the map could split. That is correct. Anyway, let's get to actually playing on Apex because I don't want to be. I want to refresh this quickly. Hello, huh? He left broadcast. He left broadcast. Broadcast. Groups. Division 2, Season 9. Oh no. As you can see already, a combat shotgun right next to us. Ready? And we're lagging again. Look at someone your own size. They're everywhere. These secret things are now everywhere over the map. One's there, one's there. What are they? What did they tell us? Well, let's go to one and find out. It might be... No way! There's a giant beach ball. That is fun. It's in again. As you can see, I got nothing from here, so I'm gonna have to rush. Here, right there. Oh, lag. I've got a 300 ping lag level, and then it goes average. That just does not make sense. What's in here? A tactical AR or a stop? Tactical. It's purple. Purple weapons are always the best weapons to say. Now it's sort of depends on what we get in this chest. Whether we get a purple or we get the non-purple. We got a burst. Okay, we're just gonna camp here because it's the best thing to do, I think. Camp where secretly in here. Let somebody come. put these here and here. Hard lag is true today. I might do terribly because of lag. Let's move it slightly across and out quickly. I want everything to destroy. Apart from this box. Make them all in circle. From rushed loot. Yeah, let's rush loot. I think what we do is we go there. Do a rush loot because that's been looted. That person's got to have taken full damage. What? Hacking? Fuck you. Okay, let's go in Fortnite. And Josh is gonna need on for speed as well. Need for speed, payback. Exploring Fortune Valley. Just need speed and need speed. Payback. Hello, Josh? Hello? Josh? Today. And I hate it. Oh, wait. Oh no, we made it. What? How lazy. Lagoon. Certificates? Nope. Holiday land. This one, lazy one of them. One of them. None in the snow biome, none in the desert biome. Summer is here. Summer is here. Going straight here because there's no windy. So it's not. Because I am so broadcasting. The just done. It is very slow though. What did these do? Oh, I know. They save your life. And build like a default until we get into a battle. Oh, I don't know what to do in this game. Ah, for God's sake. I prefer this loot than every other loot I get. Oh, the lag. It's unreal. Please say get some moves. I know there's a chest up here, but I just gotta find it. It's up there, okay. So I can need there was a chest up here. I'm just trying to find it. Oh, here. Ah, there's nothing up here anyway. What's the point in even coming here? I just wanted to got some good loot. Mostly blue. They're both green. Don't know what I was doing. Should I get bull water now? Probably too significant. But let's Nothing. So time to go up. Nothing. There we go, got it. That saved my life. Is that the bomber? It's a scar and an epic Fendi. Just wanna go over there quick. I've got an epic, a legendary scar and an epic Fendi. I have to go there. Don't care about chests. Let's care about what's in this Fendi. I've only got 6 votes, right? I suppose I can loot some just quick. Get some loot. Now I've got to go mad. I'm mad man to even stay there. Most people call me the mad man. Of Fortnite, but I just want to get to circle. Okay, I'm taking that. Don't be lazy with an assault rifle today. And then I have better loot. Okay, so it ends up, but I know I better go now. Later. That's where the circle's going to be. It's either here where the monster walked out or somewhere else. But it's Broke Loot Lake over here. And there's actually a footprint. Junction. So where is it now? Leave the best to last. Laser people first. You are now a party owner. Joshua Jeans left the party and went offline, but that's it. So leave myself. I need a wee. I'm basically just going to go straight to the edge, which is right here, and leave my baller right here as well. I'm hiding right here. And when he comes, bam. Bam, bam, bam. We did do that, didn't we? So that should be getting better. Need the blue buttons. Scared I'm gonna die. There's 9 people left, we have 10 seconds. I'm back. We did it. We did it in time still. Where's circle going to be? Is it going to be dead on in the centre like last time? Or is it going to be around an edge like here or here? I'm hoping. Oh, it's moved to our left now. So it's right there. 7 people left. Oh, it's going to be there then, isn't it? Only around that part if the supply drop sand. Right near it. Do we really have to move much? Not really. I can't see him. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Look. Whoa. Dude, one there. One up there died. Did another version of die? Didn't connect any other. I said I'm fine. I'll get my stuff back on. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna camp right here. Right here. Just here, they're behind me anyway. I'll peek it a bit. Just do a bit. He's a goner. We're top 5 now. We can't believe that. 4 people left. And we're all just coming like, I don't care. Right, let's turn again. Gonna run straight for it. Get wrecked, bitch. Second again. That's because they saw us fighting. Second again. Oh my, I could kill both of them. Second. And the legs kicked in again. Why? Why is it so bad? 58 points. I was originally 20 points away. Fight myself a bit.
The Age of Heroes is over. Thus begins the Neo Age of limitless possibilities. What the? Protect the mayor. Sentinels, find out who's responsible for this. Demi, come with me.
Oh my god, what was that? Oh man, this future world is so crazy. Random explosions. And giant robot chickens. This is the worst. I wish I could go back to my time. My story had so much more developing to do. Oh my god, what happened in that bunker? How did I get here? The volcano? Sunstrider? Peely? Billy? Oh my god, I remember!
Steve, these tremors are getting worse.
Don't worry, Captain Laguna. Munitions Major Steve is on the case.
Actually, Cloakstar Fable and Sergeant Winter are on the case. Don't you remember? They set out this morning.
Well, yeah, but I'm also on the case. I'm just on the case here.
Right. Of course you are. Steve, I thought it was worth mentioning that in the event the volcano erupts, and that we're somehow separated, as we often are, I just want you to know, I love you.
I love you too, Laguna. But don't be silly. Everything's gonna be fine. The heroes always win.
You're probably right.
Okay, we're gonna die.
You there! Bend the knee in the name of the Fire King!
I don't think so, Jack.
We're not going down without a fight, Fido.
Time to extinguish these puppies.
Keep up the fire!
No, man, that was a big explosion. No, jeez! Go find little Francisco!
Steve, I can't leave you.
I can hold these guys off. Our son is gonna need his mommy.
Okay, Steve, I'll go. Don't keep me waiting too long.
5 minutes tops.
All right, deal. But be careful. I love you.
I love you too. See you later. Hasta la vista. I did it. Now I better get back to Sunstrider. Those fired Battlehound guys did stand a chance against me. Munitions Major.
Come on, we got him right where we want him.
Ah, dang it. Is this the end of Steve? Whoa, where'd that come from? Whoa, a banana guy. Hi, banana guy. Thanks for saving my life. Is this whole volcano event pretty crazy? There's like fire, like meteors and stuff everywhere. We gotta get out of here, dude. Oh my god, you're looking for your wife and son too? Dude, that's crazy. I'm looking for my wife and son. And my grandson. But come on, Daly. We gotta frickin' heck and get out of here, dude. Ow, stupid bush. No, my helmet. No, how is anyone gonna distinguish me as a munitions major now? Yeah! Run for it, Billy! We're all gonna die! Get here! Quick! Yeah! Whoa, this place is crazy! Yeah, where are we, Peely? We gotta get out of here. We gotta get back to our wives. Yeah, you're right, Peely. They're probably dead. Everyone I know and love is dead in a fiery apocalypse. But, you know, we have to persevere. You and me, Peely. Together forever. Oh, yeah! Push! 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 Yeah! Oh. Yeah! Time to eat. Okay, so we're out of food. I should have eaten all those Doritos. So, Peely, I've been contemplating a really difficult decision for the last 5 minutes. You see, I need sustenance to survive. I'm a human. I need food. And you are food. Now, you are my best friend, so this is sort of this weird ultimatum I'm going through. But I was thinking maybe we could compromise and I could just maybe eat your leg. Come on, I'll use these. We'll just chop it right off. You won't feel a thing. You're a banana anyway. Peely, get back here. I'm hungry. Stop, Peely. Get back here. You're making this more difficult than it has to be. I'm burning calories. Calories I can't afford to lose. Peely, I'm going to make you the most delicious fruit smoothie. And I'm not going to like it. We'll be together forever. I'm already shook. And he is me. Yeah, hello, Bucker. Looking wonderful today. Did someone move this box? No, no one was in here but me. Steve the Banana's Bunker. Yeah, but let me gaze upon my art. Yes, good. So all I need is a key to the maze, the volcano, the Ice King, the cube, and no Rachel 5 allowed. And then I will be the best banana. No Rachel 5's allowed in my bunker. Carbide with his stupid bushes, the cube, the volcano, they all tried to slow me down. But nothing slows down Steve, the protagonist. Once I get out of here, this world will know my name! Wait, is that the door? So bright. So much sunlight. Outdoors. So much for everyone knowing my name. Yeah, I think I went a little crazy there. But now that I'm back, I need to get my mind in order. I need to stop wallowing in my giant beard and find Sunstrider. Yeah, I gotta leave all this bunker stuff behind. I still can't believe I turned poor Peely into a smoothie. Wait a minute. Peely! I'm sorry this happened to you. I will use science to bring you back. In another episode or something. But now Steve is back. Boom, yeah. Yeah, thanks, pal, but I wasn't performing. That was for fun. Wait, where'd he go? Weirdo. Whatever. Time to find Sunstrider. Here I come, baby! I hope she hasn't moved on.
Breaking news from Fallen Love Ranger. So you better sit there and listen to it.
That's right. I'm a news anchor with an attitude. Unless you've been living under a rock, you should have noticed that Polar Peak is gone. The whole castle. Where did it go? What happened? Was there a monster under there? That's what we're trying to find out. We've got one kook on the scene who believes he saw something. And we sent TTV's own Moisty Merman to go check in on him. Moisty?
Blark, 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 blark.
Oh, I done seen it. I seen it with my own two eyes, I did.
Blark, 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 blark.
Oh, it was the biggest thing you ever did see. It had the feet of a chicken and the eyes of a kraken.
Blark, 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 blark.
Matter of fact, he looked a little bit like you.
Blark, 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 blark.
Oh, I'm not trying to offend you. It's just, you know, you got that monster look to your eyes.
Blark, 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 blark. Blark, 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 blark.
Calm down, Moisty. We need his opinion for the piece.
Blark.
Now that's better. Yeah, you better treat me with some respect, because I'm the only kook who done seen this thing. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Well, I heard a big boom, type thing, and then the castle had started to shift down the mountain, and, you know, there was a little bit of explosions and stuff, but then it just kind of went boom, 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 and moved on over to the ocean.
Blark.
Yeah, that's right. He was wearing the castle like a hat.
Blark, 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 blark.
I just wanted to say, I'm on the TV.
Blark, 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 blark.
Thanks, Moisty. It's unfortunate that we were only able to get the opinions of this bumpkin. But this just in, we now have someone with some air of authority giving their opinion. The mayor. So let's tune in. Now, I'll get to all of your questions. I know that we're all a little bit on edge.
You're telling us? What the heck was that thing?
Right now, we don't have all that much information for you. We just know it was big and lumbering, and we can only assume it had some ill intent.
Well, that's not exactly very reassuring. You are the mayor. You are supposed to make the people feel better.
I understand, and I assure you that we're doing everything in our power to figure this situation out. Now, I know there's been a lot of strange occurrences happening recently, like that freak storm coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was really scary. What was up with that?
Well, we're working on that too.
You seem to be working on a lot of things with very little answers for us. You don't know about the monster. You don't know about the storm. There's a lot of things that you don't seem to know about.
Right now, all we can do is not panic. You must trust in your security force. They will keep us all safe. And besides, we have our top agents working on it.
And who are these top agents?
They're the best in the business. They've studied this sort of thing all their lives.
Who are these agents? Where are their credentials? We have questions. We want answers.
What? I mean, no more questions. This press conference is over.
But wait, we want answers.
Not a lot of answers from Vendetta the Mayor. It seems almost like he's hiding something from us. Some sort of dark secret, perhaps?
This reporter is curious.
The mayor put us in charge of this himself.
This ghoulie, I've heard terrible things about it. I heard he was 70 tiles tall.
Yeah, it's 70 tiles long, Abe, but who's counting? When you get that high, I mean...
How was a ghoulie this large able to hide from us for this long?
I don't know. It seems like something that was enchanted.
Alright, so how do we track this thing down?
It just so happens that this thing left behind a series of giant footprints.
Well, I guess that makes our job easy.
Right. Follow the footprints, find the ghoulie. So, let's start from square one.
I think you mean footprint one. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, Aim, I guess. Footprint one.
Shouldn't we still be investigating Ruin?
Right now we have bigger fish to fry. Well, I'm assuming it's a fish. It might be some sort of dinosaur, chicken, or something. Now, Aim, when you look at this big foot, what do you see?
I see toe prints.
Exactly. 3 prongs. What does that remind you of?
Easy, it's a human's foot.
No, Abe. Have you never seen a human's foot before? It's got at least 2 more toes than that.
No way, those things aren't gross.
Alright, we can agree on that. Smelly, smelly. But Abe, back to business. Do you think this is a left foot or a right foot?
It's hard to tell from the angle, but I'm assuming it's a right foot. Because you always start with your right foot forward.
I don't know if the monster would agree with that adage, Abe.
Why does it matter anyways what foot he started off with?
That's a good point. Maybe this thing is like a big pogo stick, and it only has 1 foot, and it's trying to throw us off the trail.
That's good, write that down.
Haha, I'm on a roll. Wait, a roll? Maybe he was rolling along.
Well, in that case, Garrison, there would not be footprints.
Okay, so he's not a giant hedgehog then. Either way, I think we investigated this one long enough. Let's move on. Alright, there's another one over there, and then... Hey, what's this one? This one's different than the others.
Different how?
Well, Aim, if you look clearly, it's like pudgy and not chickeny. It's different, and it's facing the wrong way.
Maybe there was 2 monsters fighting each other.
I don't know about that, Aim. It could just have a weird backwards extra foot.
It seems unlikely.
Well, then how would you explain it, other than your 2 monster theory?
Maybe he left something at Polar Peak and had to turn around.
I don't think he left the oven on, Aim.
You don't know that. That would also explain why he was pudgier. He was wearing an oven mitt.
Yeah, they don't make oven mitts that size.
How do you know?
Alright, Aim, I guess I don't know that for sure. We'll consider that scenario that you just invented a maybe, okay?
Score 1 for Aim.
Let's move on. The tracks end here, at the ocean.
Then he should be right here.
Yeah, what the heck, where is he?
Wait a minute, Garrison. What if he jumped into the ocean?
Into the ocean? You would die immediately. Don't you even know this game?
This monster is much more powerful than any other being on this island. Maybe he can withstand the incredible forces in the water.
No one can, Aim. Take it back right now. That preposterous theory is gonna get us disbarred.
I don't want to lose my ghoulie hunting license.
And neither do I. So take it back.
Well, then where do you suggest the ghoulie went?
Maybe he used a rift to go and went way up in the sky.
Garrison, you need to listen to me. I really think he went into the water.
Do you have a single scientific fact to back that up?
Does a gut feeling count as a scientific fact?
You don't have a gut, Aim.
Then I guess I don't have any scientific facts.
Regardless, we tried our best. So, why don't we just wait here and see if he comes back? We'll just...
Let's see if the message is back on here. Hello? 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 Been broadcasting for an hour. Let's see a change message back on it.